I know you are with Dragon Breath. And the server should pick up any second now. Podcast has started. You're on air. All right.
Oh, I see it.
Yep, there you go.
Well, I can't tell if anybody's here, but
nobody's here.
I'll just start it.
Yeah,
I'll say welcome again afterwards, but I mean,
yeah,
you know,
yep.
If somebody watches this is going to be the beginning here, and it's just going to be me saying nothing. But I'll start it anyways. Welcome, everyone, people from the future, or people who aren't here right now. This is the beginning of Bronze Taco Season 6, our mild tier league, and our first match of the season is Dragon's Breath versus Zulus. I forgot to introduce us, the casters. I'm Swirling Crow, and this is my broadcast colleague, Too Much Mako.
Hi, how you doing?
Well, of course, for myself. I know you weren't talking to me, but I'm doing pretty good. How about you, Mako?
I am excited to see the start of this new league, Crow. I am ready. I know this league's going to have action-packed matches, and I'm ready for it.
Oh, yeah. Me too. I'm actually a little nervous because, like, it's been a while since I casted, and this is, like, the first match in, like, a couple of months. So it's like everybody's getting a little angsty. We just want to get right into a match, right?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
And we do have full teams here. We're just working out what the rosters are going to be for each side.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Who's going to be playing tank DPS support, that sort of thing. At least we are here live for once, you know, on time, sort of.
I'm always on time.
Yeah, of course, always on time.
We're here, 8 p.m. CST, every match. Well, as long as I'm on cams, anyways.
Yep, and that possibly could be for, like, most of the matches for the foreseeable future. We do have, it looks like, the roster list for one of our teams here. Kairos and Punk gonna be on tank, Hunter and Truth on support, Cat and Lily on... No, I'm sorry, Hunter and Truth on DPS and Cat and Lily on support.
Alright, I will set that up right now. Swap to red team. And chat is already filled with the supporters. Look at that.
Yeah, got at least one on each side.
Yeah. The viewers are rolling again.
So, for those who don't know, this is a matchup between our previous season's mild tier league champions, Dragon's Breath, and Zulus is sort of a repackaging of Recrew, but it's from the same organization that AtCat is co-captain for, I believe. And I think there's a lot of different changes here. Like, I don't remember if I think Live in Truth was on Recrew last season, but everybody else here, like Kairos, CM Punk, Hunter of Gremlins, Lily, Night Raven, I don't think they were there last season.
The only notable players I remember here are Live in Truth, AtCat, Night Raven, and Sammy from this team. And I'm sure plenty of people are familiar with Dragon's Breath since they were really prominent last season, I mean.
Yeah. We still have like a lot of familiar faces. Rappy McRaptor used to be Rectal Raptor, censored name, censored, and now it's
Yeah.
changed.
Rip the homie.
But he's returning. Caltrop Chips, support player on Dragon's Breath, on the bench right now, but I would assume he's probably going to be subbed in. Usually Dragon's Breath likes to run Ukamigan and Caltrop Chips on support. But you never know. There have been a few changes for Dragon's Breath. Evan Lamb, for instance, was sort of like their main tank that they would play, but he's gone over cap for mild tier. So if he wants to play tank, he can only play in our fire tier, which is like our kind of low plat to high plat to low diamond tier.
Mm-hmm.
But he can still play DPS or support if needed. Evan Lamb's a flex, so he can be put in wherever he feels like it's needed.
Yeah. Hello, Emmy. Emmy says hi. Crow, she says hi to you too.
Oh, hi, Emmy. Is
So
Valkyrie
while
gonna be watching this match?
Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah.
So while we wait for lineups and readies, how did everybody enjoy the recent Overwatch anniversary? Like, I'm sure that event was filled with a lot of great skins, a lot of good events, all that type of stuff. Come on, chat, tell me how you enjoyed it. And feel free to chip in too if you like, Crow.
Yeah, well, I gotta say that, they're really making us grind now, because...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, you don't have to win your matches anymore, whether it's quick play or whatever, but you have to do, like, 27 of them, which is fine with me. I just go in deathmatch and just meme all night or whatever. It's like, I don't care. But, like, I had fun with it. I like playing, the PvE stuff, like the Halloween Junkenstein's Revenge thing, that sort of thing. It's nice. Played a little early.
Yeah.
How about you?
I really didn't play much of the anniversary, but I got to play my favorite event again, which is May Snowball Offensive. You can fight me. No, I'm not saying I'm good at it, but yeah. Oh, hi, Vinyl. We have Vinyl in the chat. Let's go.
Oh, nice. I like the turnout.
Chat, what was your favorite skin? From just out of new skins, what was your favorite? My personal favorite, I didn't manage to get it because I didn't have enough coins, was the Gladiator Doomfist skin. That skin rocks. It's just kind of my favorite thing ever. I love it.
Yeah? Doomfist one?
Yeah.
It's pretty
Doomfist
cool.
always has good event skins.
Yeah. They definitely look pretty interesting,
The 8-ball, SWAT Brig, the Baptiste skin.
That's good stuff. I like the Fro.
Zarya skin.
SWAT Brig skin is pretty good, but I've got like the goats one, so usually I choose the goats one. If I have to use one, I mean.
Look at the chat blowing up with love about our precious league that we have worked so hard to build from the ground up. Shout out to Bronze Tacos, man. This might be a soul plug, but I don't think you find a league like us.
Yeah, I mean, like, Bronze Tacos, I think, is a really great league. It's non-toxic. Everybody gets along together for the most part. There's no hard feelings. There's good competition.
Yeah.
Like, I really like it.
Oh yeah.
I do like tacos. I mean, I do too. I'm reading the chat.
Tacos are amazing.
They are. It's like, whenever I feel like I talk about tacos on Bronze Tacos, I feel like I'm just sucking up to it, but it's tacos though,
Exactly. It's been brought to my attention that I did not do a pause check. Oh dear, we might be in trouble. We'll be fine. We don't need pause. Pause, schmosh, If now I just do a pause check in like the first 3 seconds of the game, it'll be fine.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll be early. There's usually one. Unintended.
Yep. And we have our lineup for each team set. And now we're waiting for readies.
Yeah.
Oh
So
dear.
we're gonna have Hannah Nevada and Rahalik on tank.
One second, I've messed something up. Can I not change the stream name? It seems I misspelled something. So well.
Oh, rip. Oh,
I
well.
spelled Dragon's Breath wrong, apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I spelled it Brath. Yeah. Yeah.
Ah. Well, I mean, if you could change it, that's good, but...
I don't think I can without stopping the stream.
It's fine. Close enough. People will know it.
Yeah. Dragon's Breath 2d8 light damage. Very cool.
Who do you have ready from one team? Just waiting on the other team. And it looks like, as I predicted, we got Ukamigan and Caltrope chips on support. I mean, it's not a hard thing to predict, especially when you're part of the team, but, you know,
Oh, yeah.
whatever.
Yep. Oops, that's the wrong button.
Unbiased, by the way. I'm
Unbiased,
not here to root for anybody in particular. Let's see, and Hulk Smash and Evan Lamb on DPS, so... Yeah... The only thing that might be a bit different is...
We have gotten ready
like,
from both teams. Alrighty.
Perfect.
Who's ready to kick off the league? And I'm gonna start in
Go!
3! Oops. One more person. I'd like it if they
Oh.
stop joining the group.
Oh. Okay, we gotta switch Ditto to
Yeah, spectate blue.
Dragon's Breath.
Yep. Alright. Now we're starting.
Okay.
As soon as I can get to the start button. Here we go!
It's on!
Oh yeah!
Like Donkey Kong? Boo!
And we are heading to Nepal.
Read it, Studios.
I'm just gonna do a
If Zulus wasn't named Easy for the match, I don't know. I think Sammy would have liked it since one of his alt accounts is.
And while we do that, I'm going to make sure that my pause button is set.
Now's a good time for that.
Yeah. What is the pause button set to?
Ready for battle.
Alright, so our first map is Control, it's Nepal. This particular round, I think this is Village.
Yep.
Yeah, this is Village. Let's see. Straight out.
I can't find the pause button, so I'm not gonna look for it.
Alright, well hopefully we'll need it.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
1.
Gate's about to open.
Capture the objective.
Dragon's Breath are going to be running a Rhine Diva, and they've got a Sim and Echo. So probably they're going to want to be TPing to point to try to get control of that. But FE Zulus are already there. Right away, 2 down on the side of Dragon's Breath. They do trade out a little bit and get the res on their main tank. But Dragon's Breath is falling very fast right now. So, what do you think about what you've seen so far? The little bit we've seen so far, Mongo.
Well, it was a rather quick fight. It looks like FE2 just kind of got in there and did what they had to do. They got the control of the point, and that looks like they're gonna kind of push up a bit, you know?
Yeah, they've got a lot of spam there. They don't have any hit scan, but like if you get up close, they're gonna take a lot of damage from the Junkrat, and the Mei is gonna just freeze them. Evan Lamb switching over to the McCree. giving them a little bit more range to poke them down from afar before they jump in for the engage. Dragon's Breath TPing over on the back.
There's the Earth Shatter!
Onto just the Rhine. Lamb coming out to save Hannah Nevada. And they get a pick on CM Punk. Spawn comes out, doesn't catch anything. Might have just been for the remake, where we have Tyra unleashing the Hog ult, trying to push Dragon's Breath off. Heavy Zulus catches 2 picks with a Junkrat. Dragon's Breath are trying to catch here, but Heavy Zulus should be able to just clean this up.
That's gonna look like a win fight! There we go.
What do you think Dragon's Breath needs to do here on this next push, Mark?
So from what I've seen, the Moira tends to be a bit on the aggressive side. So maybe they could try to catch out of position, take out the support, and just shift the advantage in their favor, personally. But it looks like here we're seeing a, quick little regroup from Dragon's Breath, and FE Zulus kind of scattered out across the general point area.
We have Dragon's Breath grouping up here on the far side of the point. This is probably going to be their last fight.
The Earth Shadow comes out, it's huge!
Catches 3! Feet coming out on the side, lots of
what a follow-up Shatter!
Everywhere.
Oh jeez, here we go!
Looks like the ult party was a little bit better on the side of Heavy Zulus. It's just Ukamigan on the point trying to stall it out. But this is gonna
Is that gonna look like
round.
Yep, I think so.
Yep.
What a great round run.
In favor of Heavy Zulus.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Score 0-1.
Did you see anything else that maybe dang it up?
Oh yeah, I see the pause button, okay.
Oh, perfect. So is there anything else that you might have seen on the side of FE Zulus that Dragon's Breath could take advantage of?
Personally, their hog was kind of out of position a few times. But outside of that, they kind of played really close knit when the fights came in.
3, 2,
And it just kind of became a run swing battle, you know?
Yeah, they might have to try and take advantage of some of these, like these kind of flankers or people that are out of position.
It looks like Evan went to the Torb here.
See, Hook doesn't catch anything.
Yeah.
For Heavy Zulus. Hannah Nevada getting froze up, but is getting some support.
There's the hog hook.
2 going down on each side, they're even.
The objective is now active.
Okay, still even fight, I believe.
Yeah. I think the fight shifting slightly in Dragon's Breath's favor. I'm not sure. Oh, there's the main tank.
Ooh, trading. DPS down for Heavy Zulus, so Dragon's Breath could be able to do this, but the Heavy Zulus still has the hog.
Yeah.
Doesn't catch anything, and Dragon's Breath does cap the point. Heavy Zulus are going to be backing up now.
Yeah, that's going to be a forced retreat.
What are you going to be looking for Heavy Zulus to be doing in on this push, Mako?
There are a lot of angles on this point of Nepal you can take to get to the point. There was a Lucio taking out the turret on that side. Ooh, what a hook!
Yeah.
What a great displacement. Yeah.
But there it is, Lily getting caught out of position by Hulk.
Yeah. Yep, that's exactly what I was talking about. Dragon's has got a really tight hold on this point. There's the pin.
Tire coming out from Hulk Smash. Not sure if it's still rolling around.
No, it got destroyed. It detonated.
Yeah. But Evan taking down 2.
Oh yeah.
Taking down the Rhine and
I think that's another forced retreat. Yeah.
So, what went wrong here for Heavy Zulus, and what can they do differently?
I think they're trying to just kind of force this main a bit too much. When they have all this spam fire, they have the Junkrat, they have the Torb, they have the Zarya. They're just kind of trying to force this main, which I don't think is gonna work very well. Plus, there's the Mortar Orb. There's the Blizzard. The Blizzard defeat. All the ults are coming out.
Too.
Blizzard could be good. Oh, there's the grab. What a big grab.
Big shatter on 3. Take down 3 of Dragon's
I think this is gonna be a retake.
Yeah, they should be able to take this.
Yeah.
Just Ukamigan on point here. They clean it up.
What a retake.
Yeah, are going to be able to take it.
Yeah.
81%, so it's close to one fight
Nice,
territory.
Dan
for
corrected.
Dragon's Breath.
I guess they just pushed through main.
They did end up using a lot of ults.
Yeah, they don't. Nobody has either ult.
everything.
Dragon Breath has a shatter.
Yeah.
They're gonna have a coalescent here. And look at Dragon Breath. They're taking this top flank. And this maid's gonna be caught
Yeah.
out separate from the team. And look, got a freeze on Azalea.
Yeah, they're gonna be able to. Oh,
what a shatter!
Dragon's Breath. Oh, but 2 go down on Evi Zulus, so they're up by 1.
Yeah.
5v4.
Oh, I think
And
that's
down
gonna be
goes
it.
CM Punk.
Evan's popping off.
Brath getting frozen up here, but he will get the support.
There's the graviton. What a
little bit
big grab.
questionable, I would say, but they
Yeah.
are falling out for some percentage
Yeah.
here. But let's see, are they gonna be able to clean these stragglers though on side Dragon's Breath?
I think that was a wasted blizzard.
Blizzard.
Oh wait,
They
can we
might have to
capitalize on it?
Make it back. People going down on the side of both sides. Evan takes down CM Punk again. Junkrat spamming down on Hannah Nevada over here, but Giant's Breath, they have all the support they need, but this wall is stalling it, and so are these other stall characters.
Yeah, this just turned to a stall fest.
Lucio.
We got 81-74 on
Might be
point.
able to get this up to 80%. Counter charge from Hannah Nevada doesn't catch anything, moves the ball around a little bit.
Yeah.
Giants Breath still haven't taken this point.
Yeah. There's the beat from
Beat
Dragon
comes
Breath
out.
end.
Tire coming from Giants Breath. It's looking for something. Just zoning right now.
Yeah.
They did take the point.
Yeah. Oh, what a good tire.
Junkrat. That was big. Oh, and it caught the ball too.
Yeah.
I don't know if Evi Zulus are going to be able to recontest here. Akat might be able to make it. She should be able to make it with the Lucio, and Live and Shoot is there on the Tracer. And does get the touch. Gets overtime rolling. Evi Zulus ball.
There's a shatter. Semi-block. Oh! Wow! Wow!
Ooh.
What a good minefield.
Doesn't really do not enough follow up, and 3 are down on the side of Giants Breath. Hulk does catch Akat.
4.
Punk is down.
I think this is
It's
it.
just Evan Lamb on point right now for Giants Breath, but I think that Evan
He's
against
fighting,
the
he's
world right
fighting.
now.
There's a molten core coming
More
out.
going out. That might be enough. Oh no, there's nobody else left. Hana Nevada is gonna make it back though. The tanks from Giants Breath are back on point. This is still
Oh my
going,
goodness.
and Giants Breath still have the point
There's
right
the
now, I
ball
believe.
back on point. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just an ult fest.
Hulk smash.
There's the tire. Can he get the Reinhardt?
Hulk smash goes down though. Hana Nevada is also down. Main tanks down for both sides.
Yep, there's a fat old tire. That's D-Max and Diva.
They only have touch-up tips right now for the contest. Actually, both supports and Evan Lamb are on point. Getting pooped around by the Junkrat and the ball. Evi Zulus almost flipping this. James Breath is still contesting to have 4
This
on
is
4
real
right now.
tight now.
Yeah, Hana Nevada is also on the ball now. Stalling, spinning to win, not really spinning.
I think that might be it. That might have been the kill they
This
needed.
might be it. They got the
They have to flip.
They flipped it, they finally flipped it. They got Hana Nevada down, it's just Hulk Smash is the only one left from Dragon's Breath. Ukamigan's gonna be there to try and stall out a little
99,
bit.
is this it?
This is probably gonna be it. Calder Tips is not gonna be
That
able to
is
make it.
that is it. Good job to
What a
Effie
stall
Zulus. Whew, boy. I'm sweating from that.
Yeah, that was, that was so much. Yeah, it looked like Dragon's Breath just had a lot of trouble getting rid of the stallers there at
Yeah.
the end. Like,
Oh yeah.
it's just that was.
And here's this
really
big ult
thing.
fest that just yeah.
Yeah,
What a good play by CM Punk.
the best in the world.
Oh yeah. So round 1 does go to Effie Zulus. I'm interested to see what Dragon Breath is gonna change up here for map 2.
Yeah. You know what I really like about league matches is, it's not just one map, right?
Nope.
The teams can learn from each other throughout the whole series, and like you might think it's going one way, but then the other team just downloads, and then sometimes you just can't figure it out. Like, but I really like the strategy and the counterplay that goes into league matches.
So for map 2 we're heading to Hollywood, a fan favorite. place I'd love to go someday.
Hollywood does seem like a pretty cool place. There's also multiple places called Hollywood, which I did not know before Wikipedia told me.
Really? The more you
Yeah,
know.
I was really confused. I actually can't remember where these different Hollywoods are, though. Like, I think there's one in California, and there might be one in Florida, too. Just like there's like Disneyland and Disney World,
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess.
So now, while we are waiting for team switches ready and all that fun junk, how are we feeling after round one, chat? How are we feeling?
Well, we have people from Valkyrie that want Rappy in.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's good
I
to
know
see
that Rappy's the rather fan favorite in Valkyrie.
Yeah, he's always looking to play with them whenever he gets a chance. You
Oh
know?
yeah.
Why no Rappy? Oh, I don't know. Can't divulge team secrets. Not that
Yeah.
there are any. But I see the Arbiter 89. I know that they're a big Minecraft player, but it's
Yeah.
good to see them in here looking at some Overwatch. So that's
Yeah.
pretty good. And lots of people on other league teams. We got Mo Black Gaming in the chat. Of course,
Oh, yeah.
Finals there. Probably everybody from Valkyrie.
Oh yeah, that last fight Saul was mind blowing. I didn't expect it to go on for so long.
But they keep happening in Bronze Tacos now.
Yeah.
Like, whether it's during some GOATS tournament or, I don't know, Pug. It's just like, it's
Oh, yeah.
really hard to clean up.
Moblack Rappy is Rappy McRaptor. He is a kind of flex player for Dragon Breath, and he's just kind of he's there.
He's there. He does a lot.
Yeah.
The one and only.
It seems chat drives are mad. Maybe
I'm
we'll see
sure
Rappy get put in this
he'll
round
get
for
some,
Hollywood. I hope
Could
so.
be.
I want to see everybody get played.
Yeah, I mean, no, I shouldn't say anything. Can't say anything. But he could be in another map, I'll just say that.
Ooh, okay. We have the team set from Dragon's Breath.
Okay, well, looks like chat's gonna get their wish.
Oh yeah.
So no riots, please. To give the people what they want.
Oh,
so
yeah.
They're gonna get it.
I gotta make sure I do this in
Funny, I
order,
think-
otherwise my OC is gonna kill me.
Yeah. I think Rappy's gonna watch the stream later, so he's gonna hear us talking about it. What? If he looks at the
Probably.
chat, there's gonna be chanting his name and stuff. Yep, and the score is 1-0 Efi Zulus, which I keep switching between Efi and Effie. I know I've heard...
Until I get corrected, I'm saying Effies.
I kind of like that too. But I've heard Orisa call Efi, like her creator, Efi.
Is that what it's... Oh my goodness, I'm so
Yes.
stupid. I am so
Lord.
stupid. I didn't even know. Because when I think of Zulu, I'm from Louisiana, I know Mardi Gras. I think of Zulu, I think of the big parade typically ends on Mardi Gras. But I...
Interesting.
Yeah. And the chat's gonna go wild for Rappy. Here we go.
Yeah.
And we have the
Interesting that-
swaps for Ify Zulus, and let's make those real quickly.
So Dragon's Breath are gonna have Ukamigan on tank now instead of support. That's interesting. And then of course we have Rappy McRaptor now on DPS.
Yeah.
Evan gonna be swapping over to the support for this map, and Caltrip's still gonna be on support. Let's see. Changes.
Oh, we have another player for Dragon's Breath coming in, Tienda. Now I know Tienda. I know he
Oh.
cracked at Junkrat, but maybe chat doesn't know that. So maybe we'll see some
Yeah.
Tienda play later today.
We might even see him coming in now.
Yep, true.
I would imagine.
Hello, Sammy. Alright. Okay. We have one more quick swap.
DPS. Oh,
You know, I spoke with the devil and now it's getting played.
I see. So we're actually gonna have Ook back on
Support,
the
yeah.
support, and Tienda's gonna be on tank. Interesting.
Alright, this looks good. Now we were provided from both teams so we could get round 2 of this game started. Oh, but we just saw Torb last round. What more do you want?
It's true. I don't think we're gonna see Torb this time because
I don't think Torb's a very good pick on Hollywood. I don't think Torb, hot take, I don't think Torb was good on higher maps in general. Unless you want to go for like that full pirate ship comp, you know, with Torb, Dash, and Marissa, the Mercy Pocket, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I call it pirate ship. Some people call it an armed vehicle. You know, it's the same concept.
Armed vehicle. Never heard that one before, but
I've heard a lot of things for that type comp.
Attack Torb.
Oops, I didn't set this. I almost started both setting that. There we go. Yeah, that looks good.
True.
You one-tricked him to 2800. All right, we have a ready from Dragon's Breath, and now we're waiting on a ready from Effie Zulu.
Well, you know, I think pretty much anything could work in comp, especially at like lower ranks.
Yeah.
In league matches, it's pretty different. It could still work depending on how
Who knows?
coordinated the other teams are, but
Oh yeah.
you know, like if the teams are able to like tighten up and coordinate, then
Yeah.
those things that work in like solo queue and stuff,
Yeah.
they don't work quite as well. I should know.
Oh yeah. See, me, I stopped playing comp. I reached my home of 1960. I'm a proud silver player, and it's quite different than what you see in plat. or not? Who knows? I've never hit plat. So while we're waiting, chat. Anybody have any questions in chat? You one-tricked retreat of bronze. Terrific.
I believe it.
When are we going to see the Torb on hammer kills? Who knows? We might see a Torb 1v1 off to the side. Hi, Rotarps! We are doing rather swell. The score is currently 1-0 in favor of Effie Zulus. And we're about to head in the map too, because we just got both readies! Here we go!
Oh, yeah. Let's see, so I believe the way it's set up, Dragon's Breath are going to be on defense first.
Yep.
Yeah. So I wonder what they're going to be doing for defense here.
That's a good question.
We should be able to find out in 20 seconds, because once they choose, they kind of can't go back.
Sure they can. It's not that far from spawn.
Yeah, it's walkable.
Yeah,
You can
exactly.
walk it. Nice, beautiful day here in Hollywood, it looks like.
Oh yeah.
Ready for battle.
I don't know what it looks like outside. Even though I was outside a while ago, I feel like that was yesterday.
It looks like Dragon Breath's going to run kind of a spam comp. Where the Junk Hondo on DPS, the Ryan Zarya on tank, and then Morris Lucio support line. We see a nice little cheeky nice gesture from Hannah here. And it looks like we have a pseudo dive comp from FE0, FE Zulus with the Ball Diva, Far Tracer, and Zen Mercy, huh? This is mild here, Kai 6. This is bronze to like mid-plat, give or take.
Yeah, kind of like low-ish
Yeah.
plat, I would say.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, already a hit on the floor? Was that... Oh, okay, well, the part was still in spawn.
Yeah.
So we just have the bar spamming down on Giant's Breath right now, and the dive tanks are trying to push in here. The Tracer's poking from the side in security. Hulk Smash does have that covered with the Junkrat spamming through security. You know, with the two spam characters, they could spam both of these chokes pretty much continuously.
Oh my
Again,
goodness!
Rappy getting another one! Look, the fans are getting what they want. Not only do they get Rappy, but they get Rappy popping off! Yeah, the Zulus are gonna have to try and regroup here.
Yeah, they're down a good bit.
Just trying to be annoying here. Again!
We don't even need a risk scan.
Right now.
This Hondo just keeping this bar down. And the Earth Shatter, oh my goodness!
Earth Shatter, that came out from the side of Giant's Breath. Yeah. Oh, Tan is getting a little low, but he should be able to get healed up here. The ball slamming in, drops the mines on the back line. Hulk Smash going down, but oh, Rappy going down 2, DPS down for Giant's Breath.
Yeah.
This is gonna give Zulus a chance to push in here.
There's a
coming
barrage
out for Cat. Doesn't catch anything.
There's a Transcendence out from Zulus.
Zulus is just gonna give them a chance to push in. Pulse Bomb catches Tien. The Calstro Chip's going down. DPS are kind of popping off here for Zulus. The Dragon from Dragon's Breath is gonna be able to help them push in a little bit, but it looks like it's just Rappy and he's gonna be taken down.
Looks like a 1 fight and a 1 point to follow it.
Yeah, it's kind of looking like that Dragon's Breath wants to recontest this though.
And here's the recontest at the very last second.
He's still by himself though. Hannah's gonna try and get there, but she's not gonna be able to make it. Zulus capping first point.
Oh yeah.
Dragon's Breath are gonna have to be. Looks like they want to control this high ground here. Hulk Smash switching over to the Soldier now, so they have a hit scan to try and help deal with that Pharah. Pharah's gone now though. Akat's on the Junkrat and Living Truth from the Tracer onto the Hondo. Akat is trying to dive bomb Dragon's Breath right now. Kairo's coming up to try and support. They want to try and get Giant's Breath off of this high ground, and it looks like they're going to succeed. Now they have.
Kairo's getting 2-3 picks. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. The Giant's Breath are on the back foot right now. This ball does seem to be giving Giant's Breath a lot of trouble, taking up a lot of attention and causing chaos. Rappy's is doing his best to try and get a pick here. It looks like just going to be him. He does get the bubble, but he has to back out. Gets taken down. Dragon's Breath really need to regroup here. They're kind of just staggering out.
Oh yeah. I don't think we're going to see a retouch here, and that's going to be a nice capture next point. Unless...
Yeah, Hannah's thinking about it.
Nope.
Wants to, but he's not going to be able to make it.
Unfortunate!
I think that's a little miscommunication there. Dragon's Breath really need to regroup here. What do you think Giant's Breath's win condition is here to be able to win a team fight, Monk?
I feel like their win condition is going to be that combo of Grab and Dragons are sitting on. Because they don't they have the Transcendence locked in. So I don't think that'll win, but whatever the follow-up for that is going to be big.
Yeah,
They're going to use the fuel so they want to regain their footing here, though.
Yeah, it looks like Giant's Breath have been able to regroup now, so catching a little bit of breathing room. Kenda's shield looks like taking a lot of damage. Just swinging here, trying to make some space. TV Bomb coming in on the side of Zulus. Catches Rappy, wasn't able to get around the corner. Big lamp from Calto Chips though.
And here come the ult!
Tyre coming in. Catches 2 on the side of Giant's Breath. Mine's coming in now. Zulus doing a good job of not.
Oh yeah, they're really pushing them back.
One by one.
Oh yeah.
Giant's Breath DPS are trying to catch them some room though. They got 2 picks. Sammy's down.
The Riptire? There's the Transcendence!
Gets Transcendence out! This could be big.
There goes the Junkrat.
Does catch the opposing Junkrat. Giant's Breath should be able to stabilize here.
There's their Dragon, though.
Dragon doesn't catch too much. Living Truth catches 2.
There's the Ant Matrix with the Shatter.
The ball goes down on the side. Giant's Breath are going to have the respawn advantage here, so they might be able to take this back, but Zulus are still here. They've got 4, 5 on cart here. And
there's the grabs on turret, but it's just kind of.
the only
Oh my goodness!
Coming in, but
Ooh.
that might not be enough.
It's kind of blade on the jaw.
He's just by himself. He's not a tank, but a tank is coming in. Candy coming on the Roadhog.
Are we gonna see last second recap?
Ravi gets taken down, but it looks like they are gonna be able to stabilize here. Just Living Truth with the. He's probably looking for a pick, but he probably should just regroup here, and he's gonna.
What a nice retake!
Yeah, Dragon's Breath, like, are pretty good at these end of the map recontests when they want to do it, and it looks like they're deciding to do it now. Oh, Sammy going down. That was a big pick on the side of Paul. Just gonna stall out at the Zulus.
Hey, we have to jump right up here on the high ground, just kind of raining hell on them, you know?
Yeah, and probably gonna be like maybe CM Punk's job to go and deal with that, or maybe Living Truth can get a pick on him. It
looks like we have Effie Zulu just kind of looking for a quick little regroup here before they push in. They don't have any ults, but they have a bomb and they're going to come up from the dragons. But Dragon just use most of the resources, so it's interesting to see how this is going to turn out.
Yeah. Dragon's Breath still trying to build up some ults.
And to pick on a Junkrat.
Dragon's Breath keep getting these picks and it keeps stalling out at these Zulus. They only have 1:30 right now, so maybe 1.5 team fights. Rafi goes down, and so is Castle.
Oh my goodness! Good lord! He's swinging! Oh my god! Oh my god!
With the tire, catches 2! Sammy is going to be able to get the reds on Living Truth. That's probably the right call.
Is that it?
He can
I think that's it!
This might be it.
Oh no!
CM Punk gets the bomb drop here.
That's it!
This should be able to be it! And they cap with over a minute here. That's gonna make it. Ooh, it's gonna make it hard for Dragon's Breath because now they have to cap with time.
Oh yeah.
You know, not only do they have to cap the whole thing and like these sorts of maps.
They have to cap with time.
Full cap, yeah. They gotta have at least a second. If they cap in overtime, the best Dragon's Breath can do is a draw. But on the plus side, only 1 minute and 5 seconds. For Zulus, so it's doable. They can draw it, but you know the attack hasn't even happened yet. They might just steamroll and get a ton of time. They might still be able to win this. Definitely not over yet for Dragon's Breath.
But man, Kairos was just popping off at them, just swinging that hammer like it's light. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
His team really is enabling him.
Yeah, this team seems pretty flexible too, because Kairos is playing on like. I think he's playing the Hog in the.
He was on the ball,
map,
the Hog, and now the Run.
Yeah, so pretty flexible looking like.
And it looks like we're gonna see a double bubble comp between Reaper, Tracer, on a Zen, huh?
Huh.
And then we're gonna see a typical ball comp with the Junk Widow. Also, yeah, the Zen was doing really well in just kind of helping spread the damage around. Now let's see how the second phase of this map is gonna go.
Yeah, what do you think Dragon's Breath need to do to be able to crack this defense here?
That's a very good question. I think they're gonna have a bit of trouble running over the Rhine here, since they're kind of feeding resources in that Rhine right now.
Looks like Hannah was trying to dive onto the Widow. They do push her out though with the DPS. DPS going onto the Zen now, and they
I had to pick on the Zen. I had to pick on the Junk
down.
too.
Well, Living Truth is still up, but like there's still 3.
Yeah.
They have to watch
is that it?
Living Truth, he might go pop off, but
the cleanup by Rappy.
This is a new look for Dragon's Breath.
Dragon's
Breath have traditionally been known as a brawl team, but now they're out here with basically a dive.
Yeah. It just kind of got in and did what they had to do. What a quick dive.
Yeah. I'm really impressed with Dragon's Breath right
Yeah,
now.
that's going to give him a massive time bank.
Yeah, Cairo switching over to the Hog now, looking to probably pick off some of these flankers, maybe on the Tracer, or possibly the Reaper if he has some support with it. Also, Living Truth on that McCree now, probably smart choice against the dive, you know, got the flashbang. And they are pushing back Dragon's Breath here a bit. Well, they got 2 picks. Dragon's Breath are looking like they're gonna back up. Hulk choosing to stay up here on the cart.
And
probably not a good idea. Yeah.
What a Hail Mary hook
here. needs to be careful not to get picked himself, but he is
yeah.
going to be able to back out.
He's picky.
Right,
He's gonna
so
be
with
fine.
these swaps, yeah. Now, what does Dragon's Breath need to do to? What do they need to watch out for here?
Honestly, straight hooks like that are gonna be real dangerous. But here's a chance to push in with.
Yeah. Cat teleporting a short distance, but looks like she's gonna be able to get out. They do. Her team gets a pick onto Tienda.
There's a nano line, and in he goes,
Yeah.
getting a pin on the
That's
creep.
in truth. The Rhinton sort of by themselves.
The Death Blossom? Ooh,
kind
unfortunate.
Of a obvious play there, you know, with the fading into it.
Yeah, you don't want to fade in.
Right in front of everybody, yeah. But, Giant's Breath...
Oh, there's the
able to
grab.
catch up with this. It looks like Hulk was able to make some space with that, though. And his
100%.
team's capitalizing on it.
Yeah, plenty of space now.
Yeah.
That's kind of a forced retreat there, you know?
Yeah, they could get a recontest here. They should have enough time, but Giant's Breath are going to make it a little bit tough for them. Both tanks pushing up to try and suffocate
If you're Heavy Zulu, what do you do here? They're just kind of running over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, like, I don't know, like maybe possibly Truth could switch over to something else like a Hanzo and try and get a pick, but like if Giant's Breath keeps moving fast like this, and they're not even on the full dive anymore. They're on
like
more
a brawl comp.
Actually, we're actually getting the counters coming in now in this match.
Oh yeah.
Living Truth does get the pick onto Rappy with a flashbang fan to hammer. Kind of tough to do.
There's the obvious Deadeye. But picks his Zarya.
It does get Tienda though. Well, they should be able to push back Giants here, who have 20 minutes, wink wink.
Yeah, but that's kind of everything you have.
Yeah.
Well, no, because you're sitting on the bomb, you're sitting on the nano, and you're sitting on the Death Blossom.
Yeah.
Those three,
so good on them for not using all of them.
What did they use? They used Coalescence, and I think Deadeye, and that was it.
Yeah.
It looks like both teams are pretty even in ult economy, with Dragon Breath leading slightly.
Yeah, it looks like it.
So this is probably going to become an ult fest in a second here.
Out. Catches just a hog. If they can catch this hog out, and ooh. Looks like the tire doesn't catch anything for Giant's Breath, and Hulk gets taken down too. There's still a fight on the point right now though. CM Punk is discorded, getting a lot of damage done. It's going to get DMAC'd.
So there's an Echo swap.
Yeah,
and then Nano too.
Taken down. Transcending.
But that's both your portals. There's the Nano Whole Hog.
Is discorded and teeth.
Down he goes.
Down here, does get taken down. Cat running for her life, but is not going to be able to get out alive. Giants might be able to cap this with more time. The Echo is stalling though. Down goes the Bat. Giants cap with 3 minutes.
That is insane.
Yeah, I'm getting chills now.
Oh yeah. Man, I didn't expect such a forceful attack.
Let's see. Looks like we've got a little advice coming in from chat. One of us is a little bit louder for audio. Iconic, can you tell which one of us is louder?
I think it might be me. I'm not sure. I've been told my mic has been having issues lately, so I'm sorry in advance, chat, for the next few games. But
maybe I just have to be louder, or maybe I can just like increase my mic volume. But what a match! What a first match that we're getting.
Oh, I'm louder. Okay.
Louder. Oh,
okay.
Oh,
I'll turn it down.
Okay. You sure that's because of the mic? No,
I don't know.
Too, so.
This game's hype.
Yeah, no worries. It's really useful. Iconic. Thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, really hype, and we're gonna have not just Kairos, but the rest of FE Zulus coming out on attack. They have 1 minute, 5 seconds. Looks like Living Truth is gonna try to harass from behind, maybe look for a quick pick, but you know, Giant's Breath running. Oh, something a bit different. They have a Hanavat on the Orisa this time, and Tiana's on the...
wow.
So they're looking like maybe want to do like a...
Oh, and it looks like the Hulk's gonna get caught out here.
Oh, Rappy does get Lily, but Is Tender
The
gonna get
Hawk,
taken down here?
there he
does,
goes.
but Rappy still popping it off. Gets 2. Pyro's going down 2, so it's gonna take a while for Tender to get back if he stays on this hog, but like I think he will be able to make it back for this next fight. 30 seconds. I don't know what Zulus is gonna have to do to be able to make this work.
Yeah, they're gonna have to contest for 3 seconds. Or not 3 seconds, 3 minutes, my bad.
Yeah. Hulk gets picked though, this could be their chance. Zulus, Tanda looking for a cheeky hook from the side.
And the
Red's
red
coming
gets
out
off.
onto Hulk smash though, there's a big end.
Oh my goodness!
Shatter from Pyro!
Oh, the hook.
This isn't over yet.
Oh my
Zulus,
goodness.
They might be able to take this actually, I think they're gonna.
Oh my gosh.
This could be this is the worst thing that could have happened for James, right?
Yeah. Completely unexpected turn of events here.
Now they have to make sure they have to make sure they don't let the overtime jitters get to them and let this push to like 5 or 6 more points.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and Rappy got the bad spawn too, so they're gonna be waiting pretty far back here, waiting for the cart to come up.
Oh yeah.
The shoot is also on that far. That fight went pretty quick though. They don't have any ults on the side of Zulus. Meanwhile, Giant's Breath, they do have the DPS ults. Hulk Smash just got his.
And here comes the dragon.
Dragon. Calcio Tip's going down though. They got 2, 3. They might get.
Oh my gosh! I think that might be it.
It's just Cat. Yeah, they have to get Cat and the tank there. Just Cat now.
They're pulling out all the stops. They pulled out all the stops for that one. But can you really blame them? They have a 3-minute time bank and they wanted to shut that cart down fast.
Yeah. They don't want that getting any further out of hand than they have to.
Oh yeah.
So still winnable, definitely winnable for.
Oh yeah, very much so.
But with how fast Dragon's Breath did their first attack, it's 100% winnable for them too.
But is that dive strategy gonna work again? I don't think it will.
I don't know. I feel like they're gonna be ready for it, but
Oh yeah.
Dragon's Breath might be ready too. They might have something else to do. They have 3 minutes to work with, so they possibly might
plenty of time
try for something a bit more slower. Right away, Rappy is on the Tracer though. It's looking like they want to run the same thing.
Oh yeah. Oh, and would you look at that? Zulus pulling out the Bastion Junkrat, huh? They really don't want them to have the cart, do they?
I understand, but
I'm not a fan of Bastion, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, it's true.
We have Bastion up here, setting up on the very high ground. Or trying to.
Yeah, Bastion can be difficult for like gold level teams, pretty much this elo, to deal with.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to see what happens. It looks like they're sensing something like this might happen.
Look like it. They have the Tracer Reaper combo.
Yeah, tanks are different too. Instead of the Winston, they have the Rhine.
Yeah.
Right, straight out of the gate. See, they know.
And we're
now
gonna,
that there's
yeah, we're gonna see a
on
whole
Cafe.
left flank.
Yeah, everyone on Giant's Breath getting to flank over here, looking like.
Oh, they're going straight to
how
point?
They're gonna approach this.
Yeah.
What do you think they should do here, Mako?
Well, you have the Reaper too. Oh, they're gonna push right up there.
Oh,
they are.
They're gonna right onto them.
Oh my goodness. What
Charge
a force.
doesn't catch Cat.
Yeah.
The
They're down to it. The Reinhardt.
I don't know if Rappy's trying his best to distract the Bastion.
Yeah.
Both Rhines going down. Oh, Sammy gets taken down. This is big. There's not going to be a res for that Bastion if they can take it down.
Yeah.
It's just Ook on top of Cafe though. Rappy is here as well on that Tracer, trying to take down CM Punk, but they're going to get pushed back. Sammy's coming back on the Mercy.
There are a few things you can do here. One of the things I would do is I would just send both the DPS after directly the Bastion, and you have, you know, 2 great Bastion counters and Reaper and Tracer. Or what you could try to do is dismantle the team around Bastion and isolate the Bastion. Because Bastion's scary. He's a problem on his own, but he's like scary when I see him, you know.
Yeah, especially when the whole team's supporting him.
Oh
we
yeah.
We're gonna have Rappy on the Junkrat now.
Yeah,
looking to
that's the shield
spam
presser.
them. Yeah, maybe bring down shield.
Oh my goodness!
Fire to take down that.
There's the, oh my god!
Dragon's gonna take down 2 of Dragon's Breath.
Oh
and
yeah.
Now Heavy Zulus are going to be able to push in here with
The window too? Oh goodness.
They should be able to... Oh, 2 gets taken down. Living Truth is going to be able to come back fairly quick, though. You know, he's got that lunge.
I didn't expect that dragon to come out like that when they were all grouped in the stairs. Like, wow.
Yeah. And what does Dragon's Breath have to work with? They have the Nano and they have a Shatter, but I'm not really sure. They could Nano the Rhine, and Rhine might be able to charge in onto the Bastion if they're able to get behind them again.
Yeah. I think they're looking to just rush right in. Oh yeah, they're rushing right in.
They are going to try and make that play again. Bastion ult coming out.
There's the Nano Bastion.
Going to help keep the Bastion up.
Oh, done! There goes the Bastion!
It does go down. I think they're going to be able to get a res onto it. Sammy's looking for it.
Oh, there's the res.
He's going to be able to get it. Oh, lots of Dragon's Breath going down. I don't think they're going to be able to do this.
Wow. What a counterplay.
Yeah, Dragon's Breath just aren't able to break this Bastion. I don't think they were able to figure it out quick enough, and now they're going to be forced to pretty much go on to just through main. You know, the Bastion's up high, able to just shoot down on everybody. They do get the touch Dragon's Breath does, but there's going to be the shooting gallery for this Bastion.
Oh yeah.
Tyre is able to get CM Punk, which is the Zarya, but the Bastion is still alive. There are people on point.
The Hail Mary help lost him, huh?
Yeah, just Brathi isn't going to be able to be enough.
Unfortunate, but good games. Good game to FE Zulus, making it 2-0.
Right, yeah, and that map, that was, ooh.
Oh yeah.
That was a real map.
And here's Karo swinging that hammer. Ooh boy, this play. Not 5, maybe! We could see a comeback from Dragon's Breath, you never know.
It's true. We're only at 2 maps. It's match point.
Yeah.
So Dragon's Breath could make the reverse sweep happen here.
Oh yeah. What a great defense from FE Zulus though.
Yeah, they did a pretty good job with the Bastion. Atcat did a really good job not getting caught out and being taken down while she's playing the Bastion. Except for the one time when she did get killed though, Sammy still had the reses, able to res the Bastion back up, so they did a really good job playing that Bastion. Dragon's Breath unfortunately not able to figure it out quickly enough. I think if they had a little bit more time they would have got there, but 3 minutes not enough apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bastion's really hard to deal with for the teams here in
oh yeah.
Here. We all need to practice a lot more against Bastion comps.
Yeah.
And against good Bastion comps, you know, who know what they're doing.
Yeah. And as the meta's constantly changing, I feel like it's kind of shifting more and more towards Bastion comps overall, you know? Because, you know, Zarya just took a huge nerf. 2 actually, but you know. And Alberta has a point. You don't know how to play Bastion, or how to beat Bastion, you play Bastion. However, I don't think Bastion up on Hazard exactly works all too well. Not on the first point, anyway. Maybe on the cart, but not on the first point.
Yeah.
Echo would have been a good switch too. That's true, because Echo's sticky bombs just melt grouped up teams together.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah, Echo's still, you know,
Echo's
completely broken.
Right now.
Echo's still completely broken. What else could they have done? I don't think there's really anything else that they could have done besides, you know, just kind of.
Yeah. Better aim.
Yeah. I think they pulled out the Junkrat, but I think they pulled out the Junkrat a bit too late, you know? I think when they thought of Bastion, they should have just kind of swapped out the Tracer.
Yeah. I think so too. I think they probably...
Pharah would have been a good pick if they weren't holding in that little cafe area. Because, you know, you're just going to hit the Rhine shield. And unless you're hitting a follow-up on that, you're not going to get much value out of it. You're just going to get gunned down.
Yeah, that's
But you have to kind of sit at an awkward angle with Pharah in that little cafe.
If you have Echo and Pharah, I guess it's
Maybe.
possible they might be able to spam from the different directions.
Yeah, Echo,
like,
Pharah, and Mercy.
They would have to be careful, right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, even if the Mercy tries to fly between the 2 flyers, she's going to be in danger of getting gunned down by the Bastion too, so...
Yeah, I think the speed amp trick was... Well, actually, now that I think about it, what they could have done is they could have came through servers, went out and behind the door, and went up through cafe. That would have worked. Maybe.
Like,
reverse, like
Was that like wrap all the way around?
yeah,
Or-
wrap all the way around.
Hmm.
Or like just send DPS out on the long flank, you know.
Yeah.
Also, Sombra could have been a very good pick too. But I don't think anybody on Dragon Ball plays Sombra like that.
Possibly. Let's see.
Oh, she could have built up EMP
DPS
fast
line
enough.
they had- Yeah, I don't know.
Who knows?
And you know, when they're all like sitting in there too.
Yeah, I mean, she would have
I'm
been
not
able
sure
to
how
build
much-
up EMP fast enough. It would have been useful to just kind of shut that comp down.
Mhm.
Because once you shut a bastion comp down, it kind of has trouble like picking back up.
Yeah.
The map.
What is our next step?
The map is Dorado. Ooh, I love Dorado.
So lots of high ground. We might get an opportunity to see a bit more dive from either side. We're gonna be having swaps coming in for Dragon's Breath. Or swap. One swap.
And that swap is okay. Well, I need to swap the teams anyway from attack to defense because we don't want the team defending twice in a row. You know, that's just not fair.
Yeah.
I just realized I could have made it a lot easier myself.
Well,
Shh.
it's okay.
Why would I just swap teams anyways? Never mind.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, never mind.
Let's see. The Arbiter says, I'm a soldier, Torbjorn DPS player, so I don't really like Reaper. Why not? Why don't you like Reaper? And what
What if it gets
being
Reaper?
a soldier Tor player has to do? Well, I mean, nobody likes Reaper.
I like Reaper.
I
I'm a
play
Reaper
but I
main.
don't like it. Oh yeah? Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember seeing you destroy people in quick play as Reaper,
Oh, yeah.
getting nanoed and stuff.
My Reaper's snutty.
Yeah, actually. 35%. Oh yeah, they had to increase it again, like
Yeah.
like I kind of missed the soul orb thingies.
Oh,
which
yeah.
I don't think I even got to.
I still
use
miss soul
'cause
orbs. It's over
just
for my
want
life
to-
and joy.
you know, you
Right.
pretend to be Pac-Man or something.
Arrows Hunter Punk Lily. Cat Sammy.
Let's see.
I gotta do a little
Yeah.
finagling here because spectator slots are full.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got it.
see.
I got it though. I got it though.
This is good.
I wouldn't make sure the teams were in order, but pff, I don't feel like messing with all that. Arrows Hunter Punk Lily. Cat Sammy 1, 2. They know what they're playing.
Come with a Q1 trick.
Yeah.
Arbiter wants to just flashbang Fan Hammer against Reaper, no one else.
Yeah.
Well, you know, you gotta chunk him down somehow. He's got a big hitbox, right? 200
And this is the first time we're going to see Great Sword for Tim being played.
Yeah, that's right. And she's gonna be coming in for chips.
Yep.
For support, I would imagine.
I'd imagine so. I've never heard of this player before, but I'm interested to see what they can do.
Mm-hmm.
All the spectators. Let's talk to red team.
The spawn camp, the Reaper, flash fan all day.
I'm pretty sure these are the right teams. We'll know when I get ready, obviously.
Let's see. I would imagine the order's probably different for Dragon's Breath.
I'm not gonna mess around with the order. They know what they're playing, you know. The order will fix itself in game, you know. I think, anyways.
Well, I mean,
There we go. We should
it's
be
gonna
good.
make it, gonna make it a little bit more tougher for us when we look at it, because it's
No,
not
because
gonna
it'll still be 2-2-2. It still does that.
It'll
It'll
be
still-
2-2-2. It's just
Yeah,
the
yeah.
first two are gonna be. In this case, it's probably gonna be like, I don't even know what Hannah's gonna be playing here.
No, I think the order sorts itself out. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. We'll see when I get ready. If it doesn't, oh well. I'll make do.
It's
We
okay.
can make do.
Learning experience, learning on the job here.
Exactly.
Not sure. I don't think we mentioned it on stream, but this is Maka's second ever cast.
Oh yeah, this is only my second cast.
Yeah, at his first it was the grand finals for the same league for
Oh, yeah.
mild tier.
Yeah.
And now he's casting the first game for season 6.
Oh yeah. Learning
Good stuff,
experience,
you
you
know?
know.
Yeah.
The chat's chanting Rappy, and their prayers have been answered. It seems.
It does seem that way. Yep, we still have Rappy in.
And now while we wait for
Only swap.
ready for each team, chat, how are we feeling? Do we think this is gonna be the last map of the game? Do we think we could see a Dragon Breath comeback? What are we waiting on? You catch the grand final like 4 seasons ago, Arbiter. Well, good for you. I'm proud of you, Arbiter. If nobody told you today, I'm proud of you. You did great. I'll make sure and go watch the season 2 or 3 finals for you. I think, I don't know. You told me to see you captain, I'll go watch it. Just for you. Can't lose Robbie then? Maybe. Maybe.
You know, as far as what to expect, I kind of feel like it's gonna be pretty much the same as what we've already been seeing.
You're feeling Rappy too?
Yeah, it's like Rappy's gonna be popping off at the beginning, for sure.
And we got ready from both teams. Here we go into Game 3. Match point for FP Zulus.
Cool.
Let's
Torp
do
hammer
this.
kills are a riot. Probably gonna be a riot. I don't think we're gonna see any Torp hammer kills.
Maybe. Who knows?
Traveling to Laredo.
Yeah, you never know. We'll see.
Initiating match.
But
I'm
we're
just
gonna-
not even in the game, true.
Ah.
Yeah, it doesn't fix itself out. Oh well, it'll sort itself. I think it'll sort itself out when they pick,
Oh, okay.
and when like the game starts. I'm not 100% sure on that. Unless I
We'll
really
see.
buffed it up, and then I'll be sad. I hope I haven't biffed it up by not having the order right.
Well, the match itself will be fine.
Yeah.
But when I look up there,
Ready for
Okay, yeah,
If
no,
it doesn't-
it's actually all types of biffed up. Oh well.
yeah. But I think it's gonna be mostly correct. It's just
Yeah. It's just,
one
you
of
know.
the-
Oh well.
It's a little soft though.
I
It's
can
fine,
read
though.
it. Yeah,
I mean,
I have eyes.
yeah. See, it's basically fine.
Yeah.
No worries though.
Huh.
Match
So
will
what
still
can we
be high
expect from
quality.
each team on Dorado here?
Let's see. Oh, we've got Effie Zulus already out for their defense. They have CM Punk on the Echo
4, 3,
and Lily Night Raven on the Kree.
1. Attackers in.
Monkey is really good at that, but I don't think we'll see one this round. Maybe next round.
Moving up.
Oh nope, there's the monkey. Never mind.
Here.
I
Yeah.
speak of
We're
devil,
gonna
huh?
have double bubble again. Great Sorcerer Tim already going down for on the side of Dragon's Breath. So CM Punk getting a pick there. Dragon's Breath still pushing up though. Tian's gonna go down 2 now. So, and Effie Zulus are pushing in on that.
Yep.
Hannah Nevada is getting really low. Not gonna get taken down just yet. Great Sorcerer Tim sort of getting caught out of position, but isn't gonna get completely caught out. Hulk getting taken down up there on the flank.
We have the pocketed echo, huh? Very interesting.
What do you think? What does Dragon's Breath need to do here? It doesn't feel like they're catching much ground, and they are just getting kind of hammered here.
Yeah. Yeah, well, there he goes. There he goes.
Yeah, Dragon's Breath
Oh
is
my
trying
gosh.
to-
The dub nanos come out. And the Deadeye. Yeah.
Yeah, oh, this is...
I don't know what the Strikers do here. Well, honestly, I think that you just kind of catch her without straggling, right? With this comp, with the junk and the Kree, just kind of pick out stragglers.
Yeah, they do have like...
And looks like they
monkey
swapped to
dive on-
a Winston Reinhardt, huh?
Helden sterben nicht.
Winston Reinhardt. Okay.
Yeah.
They're trying to take this high ground away from
There's their
the
Earth Shatter?
Zulus, but they're not having a lot of luck. Earth Shatter.
Oh, there's the pick on the Kree. Looks like we gotta control the high ground for a bit.
Actually getting something now. Are they gonna be able to res this?
I doubt it. And
Rapid
Hail Mary Deadeye, huh?
with the flank Deadeye.
Unfortunate.
Is he?
Is he gonna get out? I doubt it.
I don't see it.
Nope. Oh, nope.
No. Okay, Giants, but they're gonna take a different approach here now, but
Looks like they're going under for a high ground rotation, huh?
Circuits
yeah,
engaged.
I don't know if they're
There's the Echo,
are they
dude.
fully grouped up yet. They're deciding to not go under this time. They're gonna be fighting on the cart. Shatter comes out from Tienda on the side of Dragon's Breath. Almost catching the Kree, but the Kree's getting too much support. Tire coming out from Hulk Smash does get Kairos. This could be Dragon's Breath's chance. They're getting the picks. Rappy's starting to feel it. Res comes out onto Kairos for Effie Zulus. They're on the back foot now. Kairos Shatter onto Tienda. Catches 3. Only gets the Rhine. And ooh, Kairos getting swept here. Dragon's Breath is still pushing up.
Oh, that monkey is one hope.
And
Can we
Rappy
heal
is
now?
starting to fall off.
Oh, here we go.
Kairos, he's only getting the Mercy and the Echo support over here. Kairos gets slapped. It's just Kairos there trying to hold the front line. Yeah, he's waiting for the rest of the team to come into help support. They're not pushing up on him yet. CM Punk getting taken down by Rappy. Rappy is actually starting to feel it.
Oh yeah.
This Deadeye is coming from somewhere, from behind
Oh.
probably. Lily Night Raven gets that flank noon, catches 2. 2 on the side, and then Effie Zulus goes down. Kairos takes down Tienda with the Fire Strike. Kairos is half health right now. Takes down Tim though.
There's the Bob.
Bob from Rappy McRaptors in the back line doing a little bit of work, but Kairos is feeling okay here. I think this is going to be as far as it goes.
Oh yeah.
I don't think
they
can even make
yeah,
it.
they can't retouch. Wow. Effie Zulus really out here putting their foot down, huh?
Yeah. They not letting the cap come through their point A. Good on Giants Breath for getting it past the choke at least though, so it gives them some breathing room to work with. They could get like, you know, at least a recontest if Effie Zulus are able to get it past that archway in the choke.
Man, this could very well be the end of match 1 right here. Unless,
Yeah,
of course, you know,
very
teams
well
won on
could
map
be.
4 and 5. Who knows?
Yeah, it is possible. Sometimes the teams like to stick around and you know,
Yeah.
play for a little bit more.
Oh yeah,
We're gonna see
for sure.
if they're gonna have a choice or not. Depends on what Giants Breath does here.
Look like we're gonna see the Arissa come out, huh? Very interesting, and we're gonna stand the Ash. Arissa or Ryan? Or no, Ryan, and what is he gonna pick?
Tien's still deciding.
Yeah. Now, Dragon Breath has shown off their ability to, you know, like, stall points. As we saw in map 1. Are we gonna see
Yeah,
that again
definitely.
here? We're gonna put a Ryan Hog, huh? Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Tien's
probably-
gonna be a little bit late to the
Oh,
point.
very late.
They're gonna try to do a close hold
Oh,
here. with
there goes the
with
Ash.
5. Ravi gets taken down off of the high ground.
That late hog might just be the death of them.
Yeah, very well could be.
Yeah.
They are getting some kills. Dragon's Breath are. It looks like they're just gonna try and stall for as long as they can here.
Yeah.
That way they get some breathing room. The Zulus aren't able to push it just yet, but they are gonna be able to.
That is it.
Now.
That lead hog really cost them that fight. Quite unfortunate.
Yeah. Luckily, they did get that extra cart progress, so they will be able to get another recontest here.
Yeah, they got that cart stall.
Hunter of Gremlins pushing up, probably just for a little bit of scouting. Gonna be pushing in, is on fire, Hunter of Gremlins.
Yeah, it looks like we have
really
a full team. There's an Earth Shatter, oh my goodness!
Earth Shatter, gets 3 on the ground. Diva D Max, I think. Yes, on the side of...
There's a pick on the Zen.
Zen's Breath.
Oh, Tiana popping off.
And Hulk taking down CM Punk on that. Reaper v Soldier battle. Rappy spamming down on them with the hit scan. Kairos misses the hook.
What a hold!
Able to push them back. Yeah. Lily Night Raven looking to build up that EMP, just harassing from behind a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think the win condition is here for FE Zulus as they're pushing in here?
Honestly, probably the EMP bomb. Or that. Taking the hit scan, the big get.
Yeah, they almost have the EMP as well.
And there's a death! Oh my god!
Catches!
My god!
Hulk needed to do that to keep his team in this. That was necessary for them to stay in there.
Well, blossom by Dragon's Breath.
Yeah, and just the one ult too, and they're still in this.
Oh yeah. They have a very good ult bank, but so does FE0. They have an EMP bomb, which is a game-winning ult combo.
Yep. So they still
because like
have
one
a
team up and they
this.
win, I think. Yeah, one team up and that's the end of this. That's the end of this.
Lily Night Raven looking to get a position here.
Yeah, there it is! There it is! Oh my goodness! Yep, there it is.
Third.
Yep.
And this could be it. Hulk does take down Lily, but you know there's still
Bob contesting cart.
Zulus. Yeah, Bob gets Sammy. Still not done. Rappy gets taken down, and Bob is swiftly retreating.
Yeah, I think that might be it. Oh no, we got a refight!
Could be. Dragon's Breath
There's a recontest.
with just 3. They have the 2 tanks, and
there's a whole hog.
Visor coming out. Kratos Return goes down. Hulk is trying to take down the soldier, but gets taken down himself with the Visor. Attack Visor from CM Punk. This is probably it.
That looks like it's supposed to be it. Yep, that is it. Wow. What a fight. That whole, like, last minute or two was mind-blowing. Wow.
Clearly here, Dragon's Breath not looking to go down easy, but FE Zulu's just a little bit better.
And here's Hulk with this massive Death Blossom. Thank you, Candy, we try. He just walks in and presses triangle. He gets 4. Actually, no, 5. He gets 5. Picks up the mortar, too. Wow.
Love these commentators. Thank you. Yeah, we try to be hype, right? We just, it's like just be loud, and it'll work out.
And it looks like that's going to be it. Dragon Breath have declined the map 4 and 5. So now we're going to go into our what's it called? Interviews. Yeah, that.
Yes, yes. We should also do like MVPs.
All right. So I think we said we picked one from each team and then an overall MVP.
Oh yeah.
So I will pick for FE Zulus and you can pick for Dragon's Breath. How that sound? So totally non-biased. Okay. While we for interviews, my pick for MVP on FE Zulus is definitely Kairos. He really just did what he had to do. He laid the smackdown. His shadows were on point. When he got nanoed, he just swung with that hammer. And overall, he was just an overall good player. Oh, it's one for each role? My bad.
So it would be like
tank support and then DPS.
Support DPS.
Yeah.
And one of those would be from the losing team.
Yeah, one from losing team and then 2 from winning team.
I feel like Ify Zulus ran quite a few different people on like DPS, so it might be hard to pick for that. And I'm just
Yeah.
gonna pick Rappy anyways because
Yeah.
like when he was popping, it was like it looked good for Dragon's Breath, right? So
Oh yeah. So is that your DPS pick?
I think so. Makes
All right,
sense.
and that'll be the MVP from Dragon's Breath. Congratulations to Raptor McRaptor for winning MVP. Like I was saying before, my tank pick is definitely Kairos from FE Zulus. He was really
Yeah.
out there. I'm pretty sure he was in every game too. That just shows how good of a tank player you are when you're in every game for your team.
And he seems pretty flexible too. He played
Oh,
the
yeah.
Hog, he played the Ball, he played the Rhine, and he looked pretty good on all of them. And when he didn't, it seems like he made the right swap too.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what their gender is, but
All right.
yeah.
I don't know who I'm gonna pick for support. It's honestly a throw up between Lily and Stammy for me, because job and just kind of keeping the team up, popping it out when they needed to. I think Lily was on Lucio for a good bit, and when Lily beated, those were some really good beats, right?
I don't think I would have any
Yeah.
arguments with that. Like, she was like maybe a little out of position in the first map, but didn't really notice too much in the other maps. And she also
Alright.
flexed onto some other roles too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Lily for support MVP. I think I'm good with that.
Okay. So now we will get the interview for Dragon Breath in here.
Okay. Yarble's saying he'll interview for both. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Just gonna bust in and just start doing it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we don't know who's coming in for FE Zulus yet, but
Oh, there's Evan. Hi, Evan.
Hello.
So, first of all, how are you doing tonight?
Oh, pretty good. Getting deep into the bottle, so you know how it goes.
Yeah. So, first question: how are we feeling after this match? Right, first match of the season.
mean-
How are we feeling?
We literally have one rostered tank on all of Dragon's Breath. Well, no, we have two, more or less, and the one didn't want to play tank, and then the other one didn't show up tonight. So
Oh, I see.
I mean,
That
so
can be an
if
issue.
If anyone's curious what it looks like in a league game when you have no tanks show up, congratulations, you just witnessed what happens when you don't have a tank.
Okay.
well, it looked like he did pretty good for not having, like a dedicated tank player. It's just like, I suppose you think it would be a lot more competitive if you had your dedicated tank players playing tonight.
Or at least just like a regular main tank player. Like I'll take an off tank flexing, that's one thing, but without a regular main tank, like as a team you're fucked.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
you can't do anything without a regular main tank.
Yeah, I thought you had a good bit of kind of tank intertwining there. Some games there was hand on main tank, some games there was hand on main tank. It was just kind of everywhere.
Yep.
But you guys had some really great holds, surprisingly. And
Oh, yeah.
that obviously deserves props.
So we definitely had some good plays, and people like holding their own, and like, it'd be interesting to see how this would have happened if we had a regular main tank in the game. But
I feel like
obviously
if
it's not what occurred.
I feel like if you guys had a dedicated main tank, it would have been a lot more competitive. Because it was still a pretty competitive game. Don't get me wrong. You guys didn't steamroll, for example. But I feel like it could have gone. Could have gone either way if you had a dedicated main tank. Because both teams were very good tonight. And you guys played well, but unfortunately, FE Zulus proved that their team was a bit more cohesive tonight. But hey, that's just now. You might see each other in the playoffs. Who knows? Crow, any questions for him before we send him off?
We're a long ways away.
Oh yeah, who knows? This is just game one, match one of the season.
I think specifically, the Dragon's Breath looked the best probably on Hollywood.
Oh,
week,
yeah,
right?
for sure.
Because there was like that contest at the end where it looked like they were gonna push it, but then just sort of last minute you just decided they're not. and they still capped with like a minute 5 seconds. But then on your attack, you like ran this dive at first, and you just like kind of ran over them on point A, and you steamrolled all the way to like point C and got 3 minutes in the time bank. Like, I don't know, like, what was that like? What was going on with, like, I don't know, the comms? Were people just...
I mean, so I wasn't in, but I heard from Chips and Nuke that actually comms were really good all through Hollywood, and even in overtime they were. It's just people started to try and be heroes, more or less, and, like, there wasn't a clear directionality.
Yeah, I could kind of seen that.
Specifically with, like, the Bastion, like... Was there some sort of trouble with that? Was everybody just not sure how to approach the Bastion, or was it more of like just not able to perform the thing that you needed to do?
So it wasn't actually really either of those. Everyone knew exactly what to do against the Bastion. It's just everyone did what they thought they needed to do in that situation against the Bastion, which coincidentally didn't work out well together. And it was actually more having issues dealing with the stuff around the Bastion, and then the Bastion was an afterthought, and then vice versa.
Oh, okay. So, alright. Well, congratulations.
Okay. One last thing. It's a meme question. Why wasn't Rappy in more?
Chat's been dying to know.
I mean, he was in 2 out of 3 maps.
They wanted more. They wanted him in for the whole thing. Hey, there's your answer, everybody.
Yeah. Thank you for being a good sport, Evan, and well, we will see you next time.
Alright.
See ya.
Later.
Alright.
Yep.
See you, Evan.
You play main tank, join Dragon's Wrath.
Alright. And it will be... Whoops, that's the wrong button. It'll be Cat. I can't invite them. Do I need to talk to the inspector before I invite them? Oh, they're a group. That's why.
Oh, what? They're in a group?
It's gonna be Lily, Sammy, and Cat, but I can't invite them for some reason. I think they're in a group.
Could be. Rappy, scary carry. Well, you can only carry so much, of course.
Yeah.
I think your mic might be a little close to your.
Is it? My bad. Oh, there's the invite group button. Yep, there's Sammy.
Just one more. Okay, there we go.
Yep, and they're all going to slowly join game chat or group chat.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
No.
So I'm going to wait for Sammy to get in before we kind of start asking.
There you go.
There he is. So, Zulus, first of all, I want to offer you congratulations for winning the first game of the season. How are you guys feeling, right?
Pretty pumped.
Yeah, not gonna lie, the first two, this is my first game ever in Bronze Tacos.
Really?
So the first 2 maps, yes, I am a newcomer to this league. So I was like super nervous the first 2 maps, but once I felt like really confident in it, I was like, we got this. I just took a deep breath, and I was just pretty chill the last map. The first 2 maps, like the energy, especially Hollywood, was so close. The energy was like really, really high up in the air.
Oh yeah.
Then I felt more relaxed on the 3rd map.
So, first, and I'm going to just elephant room. Let's talk about the Bastion in Hollywood, right? So, what's the thought process behind that? They have a 3-minute timing. We need to stop them dead in their tracks, right?
The thought process behind that was they might run dive again, and we figured that would screw the dive really hard, maybe.
Alright.
That. And it sort of worked out because they had to keep rotating, and then we would just rotate off their rotation.
Oh, okay. So, let me ask about Nepal, right? Nepal, last point. How were we guys feeling, right? Because I'm sure that was a really stressful moment, right?
A little bit.
It really was. It's 91 to 99. Molten Core is there. I am 33 HP. I am maneuvering my fate to get back on point because I am a C9. And I had a Living Truth in the corner. He was playing Tracer, and I was just staring at him, and I'm like, what do we do now? Because we need to touch point. And I heard him say, like, he gave me like a sound cue, like, we're gonna lose the point. So that was the moment where I said, okay, I have to go in. So I fade back in, and we were still able to contest. That was a crazy, insane contest. Like, the whole team came together. Like, I was overly hyped and excited because communication tonight was through the roof. It was amazing.
Okay, and Crow, do you have any other questions?
No, I think he asked all the perfect ones.
Alright,
It's
well...
like, you took my questions.
Alright, well, again, congratulations, and I hope we get to see more of you guys in the league.
Absolutely.
Thank you, take care.
Thank you for the great game. Take care.
Thank you for casting.
No problem.
No problem.
So, Crow, final thoughts. How are we feeling after game 1?
Man, you know, I'm actually feeling kind of hungry, but I don't feel tired because, I don't know, there was a lot of energy in this match.
100%.
But, you know, even in the end, when it felt like it was sort of tapering off, Dragon's Breath still had that sort of last gasp sort of thing, right?
Uh-huh.
So, you know, I'm hoping they get like a dedicated main tank because, you know, I'm gonna kind of have to deal with it soon too.
Yeah.
Eventually.
yeah.
Yeah, but really good match, right? I'm glad this was our first match, you know. A little bit of a downer that, you know, there was something in there that if we had it, it could have been even better. But, you know, I shouldn't be picky. This is really good.
Okay, so we have a question from Jet. He asked, what was our favorite moments of game 1? So, my personal favorite moment of game 1 was when Kairos went, it was on Hollywood, right? He went and he just cleared out. He cleared out and he just kind of led the cap, right? That sung to me. I felt that. And I love that. I love just seeing Reinhardt plays because he's just in there, he's aggressive, and I love it. Perfectly encapsulates my playstyle.
Man, you know, for my favorite, I mean, it's gonna sound biased, but
No, go ahead.
like when Hulk did the death boss.
Oh,
Tonight,
100%.
I thought it was over pretty much. Like maybe Giant's Breath gets one last contest at the end, but they're gonna be on the back foot. But then Hulk just like shut it down right then and there. So like that was pretty hype. So I like that.
See, as a Reaper player, I felt like I was in there pressing triangle on my controller.
Oh man, yeah, I feel that.
So, before I close out, any other questions from chat? Any other questions you have, Crow? Any other last comments?
Man, I can't wait for the next match. Like,
Oh yeah,
I wish I
100%.
was casting, you know, in more, but you know, time permitting that sort of thing. But we'll be back. You and I. Will be
yes,
casting
sir.
Together more in the future.
Absolutely. You'll definitely see more of me and Crow chat. Don't you worry. Favorite map from this match? Okay, this is gonna be the last question because you know, the game's technically over, right? My favorite map overall was Nepal. Nepal. It was great. I love Nepal. Nepal I feel like Nepal brought out the best of both teams. You know.
Yeah. That like the overtime stuff and the stalling and trying to clean up all that kind of stuff is just so tense and stuff. Personally, I think I liked Hollywood because, like, I like it when it looks like the match or the game is going one way and then it switches the other. There's like this momentum swing within the map, right?
Oh yeah.
So that's what I liked.
All right. So I would like to thank you all for coming out, and we will be back sooner than you expect, right? So I want to say congratulations to FE Zulus for winning in one. and I will see you all next time.
Bye bye.